morning, everyone. Welcome to the Stock Market Morning Prep video for Monday, August 3rd. Fresh start of the new month. Had some mutual fund inflows that are coming in a couple days before, a couple days after the first day of the month. Let's see what happens from there. Get a good start, a good read for the today. Today I'm looking at a neutral start here. We really didn't have much movement. Last week we sold off. We rallied a little bit. We ended up on pretty much on a down note. We have earnings that are kind of starting to wind down, and seems to be pretty much of a mixed picture, so not so great as well. However, coming into August, we mentioned we do get that slow grind higher because there really isn't anyone here. Volume drops dramatically, volatility drops dramatically, so the path of least resistance is higher. Also, we had the AA investment survey that came out that measures, if you will, the sentiment of the retail investor, and actually it went from a positive to more bearish. 42% were now bearish. Well, that means that if you're a contrarian, the market goes higher, and that's what I am looking for between now and sometime September, October, where the markets actually peak and we start to pull back, which turns into that correction that I've been telling about for the last about 6 weeks now. So far everything is lining up to what is to be. So I don't see a market sell-off in August unless, obviously, there's some sort of a catalyst, a big breaking news, something comes out of Greece, China, whatever the case may be. But I do see that the markets are tired. Markets are vulnerable here. So just be careful when you're trading here, especially when in the summer months of August. We do get extreme moves rather fast and quick. So just be careful with that. Going forward, I am starting the week neutral, starting today at least neutral, and then we'll see where we go from there, see if we get some kind of volatility or some sort of movement. Now, we do have some econ data that are coming out, and that could be a market mover. That could play an important role in pushing the stocks either higher or obviously lower. Let's take a look at the indexes real quick. We'll run it, and then we'll wrap this video up. You can see the spiders here. Tested that 200, held the 200. Now we're back above the 50, which is a good sign. But as you can see, we've still been in this range all of 2015, just sloppy trading. Longest range-bound trading, I believe, since the 80s. I believe that's some sort of a survey. But that's just crazy. You can see we have gone nowhere, absolutely nowhere. So remember, when the markets aren't rallying or breaking down or selling off, you have to adapt your trading style here. Okay, transports. This is definitely not a good sign, but it is, however, a good sign that we broke out of this bearish symmetry of lower lows and low highs and held the last 3 days. So we had kind of 2 days of inside trading here, inside days. Now we need to at least test the 200, see where we go from there, or the IYT starts to break down again. Okay. Now China as well is not doing well. China continues to sell off, so I'm not sure if that's going to be the leader in telling us what to do, but we do have a lot of the emerging markets that are in correction territory. I think I mentioned that Thursday morning, that we had Brazil, Argentina, China, Greece, they're all, Russia, they're all in correction mode. That does not bode well for our markets because eventually what's going to happen is going to play catch up. Well, we'll see. We'll just take it one step at a time. Here's the Russell. We had this bear flag, as you mentioned. I'm going to take that out because now that broke above it. So now we're just basically in an uptrend, small uptrend channel, tested the 20-day moving average. Let's see if this has some legs to move to the upside. Okay, and diamonds we had, you can see here, not a good sign. Didn't even rally, couldn't even get to the 50, so we're back to the 20. Again, it's our follower, not our leader, but we just need to be careful here, okay? Just to see if all of the other indices start to break down as well. Qs holding up rather well, but there are some signs of some of the big cap tech starting to break down a little bit. So just keep an eye on the Qs if you're a tech trader. Watch the Nasdaq and see where it goes, because going through the Nasdaq 100. A lot of the charts just don't look so great. So if technology starts to roll over as well, then maybe it might be a sign that we're getting into that correction mode. Again, it's too early to tell, guys. I am looking for some higher prices in August, and then we peak sometime September, October for that correction. But we'll just take it one step at a time. Quick recap, starting the day off neutral. Let's see where the market takes us from there. Have a great day, everybody. We'll speak to you tomorrow. Take care.